Good evening, good morning, hello to everybody that's joining us. Oh, it's been a busy day. It's been a busy day. Hello to everybody that's coming in on the comments section. Hello, Mel. Hello, Renee. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you, Danny?
Good morning.
Right.
So excited. So excited. My God.
I'm excited and tired, and I'm fatigued from being live and online and looking at a computer all day. But this is going to be a fantastic highlight, I think. I'm very excited for you guys. And so thank you very much for joining me. I think the mood in the comments section is going to be quite different to the one that I had about, how long ago was that now? It feels like a lifetime. What time did we go live? 2 o'clock and 10 o'clock now. So about 8 hours ago, of course, Parkrun UK's channels where we were talking about the return to England. But of course, that was up for debate. This isn't up for debate. This is happening. This is Parkrun. Australia is starting to get its tentative steps back into Parkrun world. So it's amazing to have you guys with me. So shall we have a little look at some of the lovely comments? Hello to everybody. Say hello to some people. Good evening, UK. Good morning, Australia. Hello, Gemma Marie Bennett. Excellent. So let's just try and give a bit of detail of what's the plan to happen today. We are due to get Mark Connolly, who is at Palmerston, which of course is in Darwin, up in the Northern Territory. He should be joining us in around, say, less than 15 minutes time. Fingers crossed, all being well. And that will then give 15 minutes until the event starts at Palmerston. And then he'll be showing us things like Hannah Oldroyd did when she was at Pegasus in New Zealand, which is, can you believe this, ladies? This was 2.5 months, 2 months, 2 weeks ago, wow. July the 4th.
It goes so fast.
It does, doesn't it? And hopefully New Zealand, well, I believe New Zealand are coming back, aren't they? All but 7 events, I think, isn't it? Auckland isn't coming back.
But, all but 5.
Oh, I've read that 2 others aren't happening as well until a week later. Oh, but you'll know more than I. Sorry. No, I've read this.
Okay. It's all good.
Okay. So, I do apologise. And yeah, Renee just wants to make very clear that cough is just got a bit of a sore throat. It's not what you think it is. Okay, so let's just make that very clear. So, right, Renee, you've joined us. Thank you very much. Well, thank you for joining us, Mel. So hopefully people who've listened to With Me Now pod will be familiar with Mel, of course, Parkrun Adventurers, familiar face from the live streams that she's been doing for Parkrun Australia, as well as the podcast elements. But Renee, you are Territory Manager for Asia Pacific, the Asia Pacific region. And that's why we brought you on. You're kind of our Tom here today, which Tom was for the New Zealand restart. Tom. You are the female Tom, absolutely. I didn't want to bring Tom on today because I think he's sticking his head in a bucket of ice. I think the tweet that he sent out earlier. Yeah, absolutely. He's been in to decompress for a while over the weekend. So how do we start then, Renee? I mean, the restart is happening. You're excited. This will not be the one and only part of Australia.
Correct.
Tell us all about how it's been leading up to today.
Yeah. So as we've said all along, it was always our preference to open as a whole country, and that's been the case globally. A couple of weeks ago, we made an announcement that we would look, so 2 weeks ago now, that we would look to open subnationally, because it got to a point where we've realised that holding back certain areas, we would be waiting a lot longer in order to come back. So the Northern Territory, we acknowledge, has been able to come back for some time. And the event teams, ambassadors, volunteers on the ground have really understood where we've been and supported our decision in trying to open the whole country at the same time. Now we're at the point where we made that call that we would look subnationally, and as of today, we're able to open the Northern Territory and also the event in the Falkland Islands, which is really exciting. I think, I'm expecting about 500 walkers, joggers, runners and volunteers in the Northern Territory today, which I think is really exciting. And I think being able to open a handful of events is such a positive news, and sharing the excitement will be around the world. So this will happen in all of the countries that we operate in over time. And as you would have seen with our announcement last night, we've set a preliminary date for Western Australia to reopen in October. That may change, it may come forward, it may go back. And that's all dependent on government approval. But it's exciting that slowly we will be taking the steps to come back in more and more areas.
Yeah, absolutely. So am I allowed to touch a little bit upon how has it been now as an observer of many parkrun things, and of course the UK, the global offices of parkrun in the UK, obviously. So of course the large decisions are made centrally in the UK, and that obviously expands to the other side of the world. I have seen a slight division regarding opinions on the UK's impact with the decisions for Australia to open up like it did. The impression I get and the feeling I got was that people didn't recognise or realise how much the UK communicate with you.
Yep.
And would it be fair to say that you guys, well, you were talking pretty much continually and have been throughout all of this lockdown for the past 6 months?
Yeah. So I've had a daily conversation with the UK, along with our strategic director in Asia Pacific, Tim Oberg. We've caught up with our teams daily, weekly. We're on numerous calls. So Parkrun is a global charity based in the UK. Australia is actually managed or run as an incorporated association. So we actually have our own entity, our own board, but we're part of that global family. So decisions are made in the same sense as in the UK, and Nick talked about this on the live Q&A, in that once a decision is made, it is then put to the trustees and for their approval. We do the same here in Australia. So Tim and I would work with the information that we have at hand. We would discuss that with our global colleagues. Once we reach a decision that we think this is the way that we should go or would like to go, we then put that to our local Australian board for final sign-off. It then would also go to the global board and the global trustees as well. They're included in that process. So it's certainly not a case of the UK making a decision. It's a collaborative effort in the decision of where we want to go, and we operate in the same way. So what's really important to us is that every parkrun territory operates the same, and we don't say, okay, in this territory you can make the decision on your own or you can make this decision. We want to make the same decisions with the same process behind it, and that's what we apply to all the territories that we operate in.
Yeah, I think like with everything at parkrun, so much goes on behind the scenes, and I'm just really glad that we can afford you the opportunity to come out and express this. And if people listen to the fact that it isn't done on a whim, everything has got so much forethought and so much insight, direct as well. There's no faceless entity. Parkrun isn't going no to Australia. We disagree with you, that they want you to come back for all the right reasons. And of course, as you expressed clearly there, you have all the remits and you have all the information and you're doing things the best that you can. So I just wanted to ask, so Mel, I can see you're muted. I'm going to bring you in a little bit now. This is going to show up my naivety about geography. So I'm fairly good at geography. Where are you? Where are you in Australia for our viewers?
Well, I am not in the same place as Renee, but I am on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, which is sort of, if you've got a map of Australia, and I did think about putting my big map up behind me, but I didn't get that organised. I did tidy the shelves. That's as far as I got. I am on the eastern coast, sort of as it goes out a little bit before it starts going back. I'm a bit like that. I'm about, if you can find Brisbane, I'm an hour and a half north of that by car.
Right, okay. And Renee, where are you?
The same map Mel's just drawn. I'm an hour south of Brisbane.
Right, okay. So what I was going to do, so how far apart? Okay, it's hour south. So is that 2.5 hours?
2.5 hours away from each other.
So if I asked for Mel to send a bunch of cost suites by courier to you, that's not going to happen. It's not going to get there in time by the end of this broadcast. Some cost suites for your throat, not by any means. No. Okay.
It depends how long this broadcast goes for.
Yeah, hopefully not 2.5 hours, please. That was long enough earlier this afternoon. So
you could fly between the two places, but we don't have a lot of flights happening at the moment.
Do you not? Does Parkrun Australia not have its own private helicopter to?
The Learjet. Yeah.
Oh, the Learjet, of course there is.
Yeah.
There's the Parkrun Learjet for Australia. Okay, so thank you for that, Renee. I just want to dive into some of the comments because, of course, what I'm really enjoying about this is that we've got so many engaged people watching from the With Me Now community as well as all the podcast community. We do share a lot of listeners as well. And I just want to pop in and sorry, this has made me laugh. Danny's probably in his 10th double espresso of the day. I've had too much water in. My belly's swollen with water at the moment. I probably do need a bit more caffeine. Ali Shepherd says, evening, everyone. I'm so excited about this. Managed to work out how to watch you on my telly and reply to comments on my laptop. Look at Ali getting all fancy with their technology going on.
Very tech savvy. I can't do that.
So here, that's unfair. If you get Tom on, the broadcast will go on forever. He is very verbose, but he's also very articulate, and you can see that people. Yes, he does talk a lot.
Value for money with Tom.
He explains it's not a case. You can see his brain is explaining all the thought processes, and it's far better to have someone be very open and nice about and the clarity of regarding these decisions, rather than going, well, I just felt this and brush you off. He's never done that, so credit to him for that. He does talk a long time. I did try to speed him up, but yeah, I mean, I think we wouldn't want him any other way. Emma Shaw. Okay, so those of you who are in the know, who follow with me now, Perry Hall. Let's give a shout out to Perry Hall. Goodness. Well, actually, once we come back, eventually we'll be able to go there for our powwow. Right. What's Ian Thompson's asking loads of questions. But I missed one. Where is it? Where's the thing? Quackers. But somebody mentioned quackers. I love quackers. Nikki Jones. I'm only here.
Quackers existed.
Yeah, I'm only here for the quackers. I love the quackers. Yeah, was it Rottnest Island? Is that right?
That the quackers aren't in the Northern Territory.
They're not, are they? Is it Rottnest Island off of Perth on the west coast?
Yeah,
and
the whole other side of the country.
Yeah, I thought that was the case. Yeah, and here's one of you. I think Rod Cairns is in Australia, if I'm not mistaken. So good for Northern Territory. Can't wait to join the party. Same here. So make sure I'm not panicking. Come on, Mark. Turn up. 4 more minutes until we're due for Mark to be here. Otherwise, we have to get on the phone to him. Say again, Renee.
Rod Cairns from Cairns.
No.
Rod Cairns from Cairns. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, exactly. Rod from Cairns. Are you from Cairns? If you are, let us know in the comments.
Now, Danny, did anybody explain to you Northern Territory time? Because they have their own, apart from having an actual own time zone, they also have their own time within the time zone. So 7 a.m. there may not be an actual 7 a.m. So
is that like Libby? Sorry, is that like Libby time in terms of it's ambiguous and floats and tends to. Oh, okay. I didn't get you to explain that.
It's fluid.
Right. Okay. So if they start a little bit after, that's fine. It gives us more time to have a little bit of a chat. I didn't realise that because, of course, you did contact me earlier. So of course, I wake up this morning. You're going to bed, and you're like, Danny, yes. Your time's wrong that you said about the broadcast. I went, really? And I was like, quick bit of Googling, you done it. I'm like, better switch it back. Didn't realise, because of course we've got British summertime, GMT. There's half an hour breaks that go on in these time zones, which, I mean, that just confuses the heck out of me trying to work to the half hour side of things. How do you guys cope trying to remember all that? Because obviously Australia is a massive island. I think it's the biggest one, isn't it, on the globe? And so it must cause complications trying to work things out for you guys.
We have this saying, I have this saying that everything revolves around my time. So it's called RGT, Renee Gimbert time. And so we plan things to RGT, and people just have to work out where I am because that travels with me wherever I go.
Okay. Oh,
confusing.
We've had something very exciting. Now, I didn't have this confirmed, but you'll see very shortly what I'm about to bring in. Hopefully just hang on there 1 second.
Is it a quokka?
Well, unfortunately, it's not a quokka. That would be absolutely amazing. So thank you to everyone who's commenting. Rod Cairns is 2 days drive from Renee. Okay. Oh, there you go. Special mentions to Tony O'Connell. Hello, Tok. Hello, Tok is watching. Right. So I was told that we might get Shani from Nightcliff parkrun. Oh, so what I need to do, if Shani, if you can hear us, hello, I'm going to have to edit your name because you've committed a cardinal sin and put a capital P there. So I'm just going to have to change. You have to change your name there. Hello,
correct. Don't blame the user.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, Shani. Can you hear us okay?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yep, a little bit quiet, but I can hear you on my headphones. I'm going to turn my headphones up so I can hear you clearly. Fantastic. Oh, hello.
How are you going?
Are you? We're good. Are you on your phone by any chance?
I am.
Can you turn it landscape for us? Is that possible? Perfect. There you go. Brilliant. Hello there. So we're going to have two. We're going to have two events. Oh, fantastic.
So not sunny Darwin.
Oh, is it not sunny there? Okay.
It is
What's it like?
It is grey and overcast.
Oh, okay then.
We managed to miss the whole of the dry season, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean we're not having plenty of people rock up to turn out. I'll just turn you around the other way again. Whoops, sorry, wrong button. Oh, see, just a second.
That's all right. Yeah, it's a bit of a fiddle. No worries. So, how many people do you think are there at the moment? Is it gathering apace regarding the turnout? Is it? Oh, it has rained, isn't it? It's a wet floor. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's raining. It was raining this morning.
Okay. What's the temperature like?
About 26, I think it was this morning.
That's
and
nice.
And 1,000,000% humidity.
Humidity, yeah.
The humidity will be ridiculous. It's Darwin. So we do have a family up from Canberra whose son is doing their 50th.
Okay.
Happy 50th, James!
Canberra from Darwin, like.
Do you want to go and have a chat? Shani, do you want to go and have a chat? I'm gonna make you big on our screen so we can see them even closer, so we can have a good old close up. Hello there.
I'd like to have a chat. This is the parkrun blog. No.
Podcast. We've been our podcast.
They just want to have a quick chat.
Hello, guys. Can you hear us?
Just
about. How are you doing? Are you excited?
Hey, Mark.
Hi, Mel. How are you?
Oh, you know this person. There you go.
Happy 50th, James. Congratulations.
I'll let you see her. There you go. Hopefully you might be able to see or hear Mel.
No, just a second. I'm just in the other screen, so they wouldn't have.
That's all good. That's all good.
As long as they can hear Mel. So you look at you, Mel, knowing everybody in Parkrun Australia.
Mark is part of my Channel 5 news crew on the Parkrun Adventurers podcast.
Ah, of course.
I did not plant him there. It's just all serendipitous that he's in Darwin at the same time, and even better for James, finally getting to run his 50th parkrun.
Wow.
Very exciting.
Well, congratulations on your 50th. Hello, Mark. 'Cause I've heard your voice many, many times because I listen to the podcast every week. So hello there.
We've also brought the Waggy Bridge troll with us as well.
Yay!
We found him up here in Darwin running around. So, yeah, Waggy Bridge troll's here as well. Bit of park running.
Wow. Okay. You must be super excited. I mean, how have you been feeling? I mean, when you woke up this morning, who was the first out of bed this morning? Was it you, Mark?
Sorry, do you want me repeating that?
Say again.
Who was first out of bed?
Who was first out of bed?
Who was first out of bed? I think it was Nicole.
Excellent, brilliant. And is that silver balloon behind you? Is that 50 behind you as well? Is that to celebrate? Is that the 50, the heliums?
It is. Mum managed to sneak those in without him even knowing.
Brilliant, fantastic. Well, thank you very much. Well, enjoy, guys. Have a great morning. Excellent. Thank you for speaking to us. So, Shani, I don't know much about you. So, what's your parkrun story in history?
I started a while ago. My husband got me into it, and then I started out at Darwin, now at Nightcliff because that became my home parkrun, and then we ended up I became a run director with Helen, who's in the purple tutu.
Oh, hello.
And now we're here. So we are also having a tutu run, so you will see a few people in the tutus.
Yeah, you can.
Health director, health minister, sorry, Natasha Files, the one who you parkrun worked with to actually get this happening.
They're all very nervous. They're all very nervous to speak to us this morning, aren't they?
Well, because I've got you on the back camera, so they don't even know what I'm looking at. And no.
All right, so they can't see it.
Happening, I don't think so.
Can you go next to them? Are you allowed? Is it social distancing still applied, or can you go next to them and then sort of stand next to them on the side to show them?
But it's going to look really bad when I do that. 2 seconds, I'll try and change it.
I'm making it too technically difficult for them. I do apologise. Okay, wow. How long have we got you for, Shani? Have we got you throughout the run, or are you going to get to through the start and then drop off, or not decided yet?
Sorry, I am the. What am I doing today? I'm finished tokens today.
Are you finished? Are you volunteering?
Yeah.
But you're not taking part in the event in terms of participating with the running side of things. So we can have you in the field. So, excellent.
Okay, so this is Natasha Files, Health Minister.
That's brilliant. Hello. Hi. Hello.
Ollie, and how many have you done, Ollie?
This is his first one, but he did the fun run a couple of weeks ago.
Yay. There you are. So
there you go. I picked you up. We've got 126 people watching you at the moment, and most of us are in the UK. So you may not be able to hear us, but lots of us watching you in the UK. We're very excited for you.
We're very excited to be back.
So
Excellent. Have you remembered your barcode?
Yes.
always.
Always brilliant. I'm so super jealous, so very jealous of you guys. I really am. Okay, and we've got 10 minutes. Is that 10 minutes until you go? Now, before you came on, Shani,
10 minutes. So
well, Mel said that you run to a different clock. Mel said that you guys run to a different clock to everybody else. You may have 7 a.m., but apparently 7 a.m. is very flexible, I've heard.
No, we're not flexible. So Karen is our run director today.
Hello. Hi, come and speak to us, Karen. Come and tell. If we don't want to disrupt you too much.
The first time, so we are actually doing our first timers brief beforehand, just so that by the time we do get to running, no one's going to be left behind, and we can get straight into it. So, Karen, do you want to let them know what's happening?
Yeah, I think I spoke with some of you during the week, so we're back for parkrun. So we've had to change our plan just a little bit to give us a little bit more room, but we'll be having a staggered start, seated start, and then keeping our distance, keeping to the left, everybody behaving, and then finishing back here again.
Wow. Okay, I just love that smile. You're so happy and excited to be back, aren't you? It's amazing.
I know. She's always
I want to be there.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exciting times today.
It is very exciting times. I'm very excited for you. So I don't want to keep you. I recognise as a run director, you're going to be very busy leading up to this. But thank you for speaking to us, and hopefully we might be able to speak to you during the proceedings. Of course, if we're around with Shani. Okay,
sure.
brilliant.
Thank you. All right.
Super.
Look at all those real park runners. Oh my God, I'm getting emotional.
It's still up, isn't it? It's amazing. So we have actually had to move. So I don't know if you can see, but basically we used to be about 200 meters down there. We actually was our start line, but we actually had this massive bottleneck when we started, and so we've actually had to move up to a different area. And there's your furry friends.
Yeah, of course. The doggos are back to run as well. Very excited. Amazing. Okay. So Shani, quick question for you.
Yes.
Do you have enough battery and do you have enough data? I do. Okay.
I'm not going away because unfortunately that's the only time I use my batteries, my data, and my battery was charged overnight, and it's only 7 in the morning, so I've got nothing going on.
Okay, fair enough. Data. See, now I don't know if you ever saw, we did a live from Pegasus, which we called Pegasus, and obviously I pick out all the different vowel pronunciations, and your data. I think your data is going to be my Pegasus. I like that, data instead of data. Here I am doing my plummy data accent, and you've got your data going on. So I'm just going to write it down for the pod when I talk about your data. D-A-R-T-A. Okay, D-A-R-T-A for data. There you go.
There is actually also a silent R in my name, so it's not Shani, it's Shani.
And you should have told me that earlier. You should have told me off straight away. You should have scolded me and said that's not how to pronounce it. Shani, I'll write this down as well. S-H-A-R-N-I. Okay, fair enough. Beautiful. I don't think Mark's going to be with us. I think we may just be relying on you. I haven't had Mark join our live stream, so
Mark's a little technologically challenged sometimes, I think. I don't know. He's the one that sent me the link, so I would hope he would be all over it.
that's very politely phrased, may I say, regarding that. I don't think I've had a DM from him, but that's not the end of the world. Having you to do this for us, I mean, I'm massively grateful. Everybody watching is hugely grateful, and yeah, if we just have you guys at Nightcliff, I mean, that's more than good enough. Is everybody starting to line up? Because what's it, 5 minutes to?
Yeah, we're starting to get into position. So obviously we want to start at 7, and so they're going to do the brief very shortly.
Yep. Okay.
So
you're going to be
wonderful local group. This is the Darwin Deadly Runners. So we have Darwin Deadly Runners actually operate all over Australia, but our local group have just started again, kind of thing. No.
Sort of like,
yeah.
program.
Yes.
Program, yeah.
So But yeah, we've got quite a few that had their graduation here at Nightcliff. So it's a 5K Learn to Run program. And
to double checking that, yep.
And as our graduation, it's completed at Nightcliff just because that was the closest one to where we used to do all of our courses.
Okay.
And so we've got quite a few that have Nightcliff still as their home park run, but there are quite a few out with Mark at Palmerston as well.
Yeah. That's fantastic running vest. Some people, like, they love that. Stuart Brownwood says, oh my goodness, that is my favourite running club vest. So they like those club vests. Yeah, big love for their vest. Oh, sorry, so we have to go quiet. Sorry, we should go quiet for the run brief. I do apologise.
So basically what we will want to do each week is to come here and just assemble in this area here first, so we're not wandering backwards and forwards over the car. We'd ask you to keep your distance at all times, no spinning or high climbing out on the course. If you're going to overtake somebody, please don't overtake somebody, whether it's a park runner or a member of the company coming down the other way. There are concerns with regards to breathing and colliding from the front. That's so just advise
Shani, can you get a little closer? Can you get a little closer? Just okay. Thanks.
Welcome everybody to Nightcliff Park Run.
Thank you very
number
much.
110.
110. Awesome. Feminine clap RN for that.
I
110.
would ask if we have any first timers or any visitors, but we've got to keep it brief. So welcome any visitors and first timers.
It is very quiet. Everyone's listening. It's fantastic.
Just a reminder, if you do not have a barcode, you will not get a time. That's the park run policy. So while you're running, if you can quickly register and get a barcode, that would be all good. If you do take a finish token, please.
I had to put that up. Sorry if I can hear us. I do apologise.
The finish line twice, because that'll go against you and confuse the stats. Anyone that's 11 or under, they have to be with their parents or with somebody to mind them. There are no
We agree, Amanda. We agree, Amanda. Absolutely.
And if you do have a puppy dog, they have to be on a short lead so we don't trip any runners over. There is a roster where you're going to be scanned. If you want to volunteer at any time, all the duties are really easy. If you would like to stay for post-run coffee, the Beachfront Hotel does a great coffee and breakfast. I think that's everything. Let's line up. So,
This is exciting. This is exciting. This is the bit where it kicks off again. We've missed this. We've missed this a lot.
Julie Briggs, are you here today?
Woo!
Everyone's extremely politely quiet, aren't they? It's amazing. You can hear a drop bear drop. That's how quiet it is.
Drop bears aren't quiet when they drop.
Are they not?
Anyway, no.
Okay, not as quiet as a drop bear dropping. All right.
They drop down with like a rah.
If you're alone in the woods and you hear a drop bear drop, does it make a sound? Isn't there something philosophical with that kind of question? Or is that to do with a tree? I get confused. It's one of the two. Sorry, if they can hear us, Shani, I do apologise if we're interfering with the run brief. How are you feeling, Renee? Is this nice to see? What are your thoughts?
It's lovely to see. And what's really interesting is I might actually have to come back to this. Maybe let me tell you something about the run brief and everyone being quiet once they get underway.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. There's the little one with his 50. Amazing. Brilliant. Yeah, lots of people saying amazing in the comments as well. Sorry, Rob. Sorry.
Please take your mark.
Karen Spackman, butterflies in my tummy. Yep, I can understand that.
That's okay. So we are now just getting into our starting position. So I might try and get up the front a bit more. So
Shani, may I just say, you're a fantastic presenter. I love your confidence and you're very detailed. Loving it. We've fallen on our feet with you. Thank you very much. This is great.
No problems.
Sorry, I just wanted to compliment. There's always a gamble when you have people going live, but I think, Mark's technical doofery, I think it's a win for us today. So that's all good.
Well, yeah, he was like, oh, it'll just be a cross. And I had no idea what I was getting into when I actually signed in. I was like, oh, because it just said the presenter will just bring you in when they're ready. And I kind of thought I'd just have you sitting there and he'd message me and say, hey, yep, we're going on. And then, so actually I'm standing right in the road. It's a new course. We haven't actually run it.
Okay. Yeah,
we've changed it up, so they're going to come through between that pole and that tree.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Somewhere like that. Yep. And they're starting up there, so I'll just come over here a little bit.
That's a great crowd.
It is a great crowd, isn't it? Absolutely. They are. Drew Edwards, Shani is amazing. A lot of love for you. Great job, Shani. Says Callum Burrell as well. Lots of love for you from us lot over here in the UK. Very professional, Shani. We're not used to that, says Karen Spackman. That's cheeky. That's cheeky, Karen. That's the last time we bring your name up in the... Oh, sorry. Here we go. Yes. There we go. Off they go again. It recommences. Parkrun is back in Australia in some form.
Oh, I've got goosebumps.
It's beautiful, isn't it, Mel? It's amazing to see. Just excellent. So important. There you go. Well done, everyone. Excellent. It's just amazing to see. I can never fail to be excited by this. Do you know what my big plan is one day? I'd love to do a live stream with like 10 different starts all together, because I think we have 10 maximum screens, 10 events all going off at precisely the same time. If that could ever be arranged, that would be a dream come true, maybe down the line, once we have more events opening. Super. Brilliant.
So, I'm going to have to mute.
Yep, started. So there's a course-wise. So this is again, I haven't checked out because we didn't know if it's going to be from Palmerston or not. And it's a little bit less organised than we were for Pegasus. So we're kind of winging it, but we're doing well so far. The course, what is it? Is it an out back? Is it a lapper? What is it?
So it's an out and back. I do have a picture here, actually. So, yeah, so it's an out and back and then a little bit around. So I'll just try and...
Okay. We've got Mark with us now as well.
Mark's arrived.
Mark's in. We're all having a party. We're having a party and everyone is invited. Absolutely. All right, let's go back to Shani and your map. Hang on with us 1 second, Mark. We'll speak to you, but Shani's just showing the course map. Look at this. Look at the extra mile that you've gone to show us. Wow. Okay.
It doesn't have the pictures of the crocodiles on it.
No. Oh, Crocs.
We are straight across the right next. We don't often up near the bridge there where you can see it says Rapid Creek Bridge. I don't know if you can actually see that, but up there we do occasionally get Crocs in there. But honestly, we don't go swimming. We're not triathletes, we're park runners. However, a lot of our sports up here do cross between the two. So
okay, brilliant.
I'll let Mark and have a check in with him.
Yeah. Oh, well, look at that! Look how professional you are. Okay, over to you, Mark, Shani. All right, we have to bring you on more for future weeks, then, Shani. You need to get you go around a bit more of a correspondence side of things. And just before we let you go, Shani, so are you going over to your token spot? So you'll be going over to the finish funnel to give the tokens. Is that where you're up to now to get the token?
Well, I mean, I do have at least 15 minutes.
Okay, so take your time. Yeah, no rush in that case. All right, brilliant. Well, hang with us, and we'll switch over to Mark now. Okay, thank you for that.
No problem.
Brilliant. Okay, Mark, hello there. Can you hear us? Oh, you've not started yet. You've not started.
They're on the time Mel was talking about.
There we go. We're catching 2 starts. Look at that, double whammy. Look at that extra value. Off you go, Palmerston. Mark, can you hear us? I don't know if we can.
Yep, I've got you.
Oh, there you are. Hello, Mark.
Happy Parkrun Day, Mark.
Happy Parkrun Day.
Amazing. Amazing. Okay. So what are you up to?
At Palmerston too.
It is an amazing crowd at Palmerston as well. You're going to have some big numbers. So what is your duty there, Mark? What will you be doing? Obviously, you're volunteering. Or are you going to take part in the run at the back? What's happening?
No, I'm the official camera holder.
Oh, your official camera holder as a comms person. Very smooth. Are you on a Steadicam?
Yeah, a little handheld thing. Yes.
I was about to say it's extraordinarily steady. You've got the world's strongest arms.
Technical.
Okay, look at that. Brilliant. Oh, this is amazing. So this course, where is that? Obviously a lot of concrete. What are you on?
Ooh.
Oh,
We are right beside, we're in the middle of a water park right now, actually. Here it is up here. So our water slides. We're starting in the service lane and we run up a little hill here.
Okay.
Do a little loop and then come down the other side. Okay. So, yeah, the course actually goes through the water park and out the other side.
Oh, amazing. So, Mark, while this is going on, the runner's just gone out. That's just amazing timing. We've just had the start of one event, Nightcliff, and then over to yours. You and I have conversed, I didn't realise, a few years ago, before we brought With Me Now podcast back, you and I had a conversation, private chat. So I didn't realise, obviously I spoke to you on video earlier, but we've had communication, and you told us something when I spoke to you on video, which was very touching. Would you like to care to repeat it for the viewers? I found it very lovely.
So as you know, we're isolated up here in the Northern Territory, a long way away from everyone. So when I was looking at starting parkrun, I'd only ever heard about it from the Marathon Talk podcast and then the Parkrun Show podcast. So you and Nicola had a lot to do with the starting parkrun.
Wow. Hopefully Nicola, I'm hoping Nicola's going to watch this. If she's not, she's going to watch it back. But yeah, Nicola, if you're watching, we had a big impact on Darwin. So this is, it always comes around. It's so amazing to think that the impact we've had, but to then see it and be a part of it, it's amazing.
Yeah, 90% of what I knew about parkrun came from your show. So
wow, that's amazing.
And yet he still managed to do parkrun anyway.
Didn't put you off.
Something right.
Wow, look at this. I'm getting. Look at this view. It's like a kind of a special, like, welcome to the water park. It's an advert for them. If you want to come on down here, steady camera. You've raised the bar. Sorry.
So we do actually have like our last park runner about to start. He's like completely 7 minutes late.
We just switched to Shani 1 second, Mark. Okay, so we were aware that there is Northern Territory time going on, so that's fine. Off they go. If anything, they're early. This is early. If we're running by Libby time, which is another With Me Now in joke, but yeah, well early if you're running by Libby time. Very early. Okay, amazing.
I think it's hilarious.
It is.
The other thing is he's my brother-in-law, so.
Oh, that's even more hilarious, even more pertinent in that case. Wow. Okay. How many people do you reckon you've got at your event? Have you had a rough guesstimate? Oh, I hate that word guesstimate, but yeah, roughly.
Helen would probably know. Helen, do you know roughly how many you reckon we've got off your?
I can see 210. Yeah.
210. Okay.
Yeah. So we're thinking low twos.
Okay. Low twos. That's amazing. Brilliant. Oh, thank you, guys.
3. We haven't hit 3 yet. So that's
one day.
Helen's goal is to get to 300.
300.
I think 284 is our record.
Okay. One day that will go. That absolutely will go. Thank you, Shani. Just going to switch back to Mark very quickly. Mark, please tell me you're getting a comms person credit for volunteering in this aspect. Please, can I beg? And if not, Renee, please can you add it with your special powers and WebFMS afterwards for him? Thank you very kindly. That'd be much appreciated. I'm loving this. How are you? Let's have a look.
This is our first one coming back up the hill.
Oh, okay. Going past. Shani, I think Shani's mic is open. So, Shani, if you need to shout out when your guys are coming back in, do let us know.
No worries.
Mark, I haven't done Palmerston Parkrun. Can you talk us through what the course is like out there?
Yes. We start up at on a little service road where we like to call the Mountain of Death. It's really
homely.
it's really not a mountain, but at 30 degrees in 90% humidity, it hurts the third time around anyway. But we do a loop around on one side of the course, and we do like we run through the water park, and we do an out and back on that section. We come back and do the first loop again. If that makes sense. It's very hard to show anyone, but once you get there, it's not too hard.
Wow. Oh, wow. I mean, the delight, the comments, we have regular communicators and commenters and everything on this stuff, but they are loving it. And we're holding a good old strong audience too. Yeah, people are really impressed and happy with this. I mean, like I said, you can never fail to be excited. Oh, look at that. Hello. There's a small dog. It's not a dog, a sausage. It's a sausage size, but it's a small doggo. Hello, small doge. And then tail walker. Oh, can we speak to the tail walker? Hello. We want to speak to you. Can she hear us by any chance?
Yeah,
Mark?
just give us a sec.
Morning. How are you?
Speaking to.
Who are you speaking to? A very strange man from the other side of the world is who you're speaking to.
Oh, there you go. Well, Darwin's obviously better.
I'd really love to be there right now. I'm extremely jealous of you. I think a lot of us watching are very jealous of you. I would love to be with you as a tail walker this morning. And so what's your name, may I ask?
No.
Say again, I can't hear.
Sorry, we've lost you there.
Yeah.
This is Joan.
Yeah.
Joan is the
Joan.
event director's mother.
Oh, hello. Hello there. How many volunteerings is this now?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pretty cool.
She does a wonderful job. I'll go and find her shortly, hopefully.
Yeah. I certainly will keep her.
How many park runs have you done?
I don't know, 50 something.
50 something. Okay, excellent.
Been so long since we've been. Don't hit the pole.
Wow, this is amazing.
Okay, we're going to move back a little way. We're getting too far away.
So the connections, I do apologise if I didn't quite make out everything. So the connection on the audio is a little bit flaky. It's mostly because I'm talking too much. I think it slightly mutes your mic, so I can blame myself for that. Oh, Shani, I can see Shani. We have a little lobby area. I can see everybody's faces. And Shani, you're looking confused. We're just going to switch to Shani in 1 second. Are you okay? You're right.
No, I'm perfectly fine. I was wondering, however, Mark, is it raining out at Palmerston?
Is it raining at Palmerston, Mark? I feel like one of those people in the phone connection places. What do you call it? Like the lady who puts the wires in, connects people between the two. So what's the weather like there, Mark?
It's funny, we've had no rain for 6 months, and it rained this morning, overnight. But no, it's not raining at the moment. It was wet when we got here. It seems to have dried up a bit now.
Yeah, I think it's very similar at Nightcliff. Yeah, we can see a bit more pooled water on the path at Nightcliff. Your guys have got a lot more dry, which is ironic considering you're in a water park. There's not as much water. So, yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you really have raised the bar on the Steadicam factor now. We're basically I'm going to have to go and do more exercises to get my arms really strong, so I can have to hold the camera really still for future purposes now.
The percentage of thumbs over cameras is way down on the last one too.
This is true. Very good point. Yeah, a lot more clarity. Or running down by the side of someone as they run along, because that was interesting to have with Hannah Oldroyd running along. The comments are just pouring in.
Yeah, I've never done a park run so fast as with the one I did with Hannah.
Yeah, joining her, and I haven't done one like that long for a long time.
It's nice to see what it's like out on the course at that end.
Yeah, absolutely. Ali Shepherd says this is fabulous. And now I've got you on as well, Mark. Massive thank you for doing this. Thank you for reaching out to us when we put it out there. When we heard it was coming, we said anybody able to facilitate it. You contacted us straight away. You've obviously arranged this, so I need to give you a massive public thank you for making this happen. Without you guys and able to do what you're doing, we wouldn't be able to see this, and it's immensely valued. So I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing this. It's I just love being a part of it.
No worries. I have noticed the excitement around the world since they mentioned the parkrun study again. So
yeah,
I think it's pretty important to show them what's happening. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, so you were showing us. That's a really good question. There's so many comments coming, and sometimes I miss them. Let's try and get the one. Come here, comment. Stop going. Oh, wait, well, here it is. Right. Ali Shepherd, are those crosses chalked on the floor for a socially distanced start? Because you were just showing us some arrows just then. Some marks on the floor.
Down just to separate the times a little bit, to help self-seating a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
They had some wording there, under 25s, etc.
Yeah.
Just to throw people out a little bit, just give them an idea. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, certainly we'll be having to do that in the UK if and when we start. Okay.
Can I just say, how happy was that dog? Like,
extraordinarily.
So happy. In his little high-vis vest.
Absolutely. Yeah, massively happy. Yeah, that got noted as well. Yeah, how much was he enjoying that? Super cute dog, says Ingrid Bother. There we go.
Here's a little regular family. Oh, look, Gaz is putting the steps in. Ah.
He's exaggerating his running style, right? I'm hoping.
yes, he is. He did spot the camera.
Super. Wow. Okay.
Over here we have our run director and event director.
Yeah, let's go and have a chat.
And-
Super.
and a local member for the area who's the leader of the opposition.
Oh, as in political, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, super. Okay. And we're in the finish area now, right? Yeah.
Mark, you've muted yourself.
No, sorry, this is only halfway. This is where they cross over through the water park and out the other side.
Halfway.
And then come back.
Okay. Shani's muted. Shani, you are muted. If you need to wave at the camera to get my attention, do let us know.
Not a problem.
Oh, she's unmuted herself. There you go. She's very handy. Look at this. Shani, I'm going to bring you back. I'm going to use you again for future purposes. And you, Mark. I'm afraid you're tied in now.
Showing you our warning signs.
Oh, what's it say? Can we have a look? Can we have a quick look at the warning signs? Oh, is this for see, now I've never been to Australia, and it's not designed for me to go there because it just basically seems like every bit of the wildlife wants to kill me. And then just this confirms my paranoid delusion and belief. Box jellyfish. I've known as a small boy that they're deadly. So don't fall in the water.
2 seconds, the first runners are coming.
Specifically, they do just want to kill you too, Danny, not anyone else, just you.
Just me. The drop bears, the box jellyfish, the crocodiles on the course, your spiders, your snakes. Even the kangaroos can give you a kick in. We've only got hedgehogs over here and squirrels. That's about it. It's about as vicious as they get. Wasps are the biggest pest that we have. You get stung and that's it. And yeah. There we go. Are these the first finishes?
The bridge yet, but they're on their way past.
On the way past. Well done, guys. Super effort. This is brilliant. This is amazing. Thank you for this. Linda Bussey says killer snails even. I expect they probably do. I think there are killer snails, aren't they? Everything there.
Haven't heard of a killer snail.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past Australia to have some somewhere.
Well done, guys.
Well done, everyone. Super. Of course. And it's warm enough to not run with the top on as well. You see, this is it's not fair. Not fair at all. We're starting to go into our autumn now, so our weather's going to change. We've missed the summer season. Oh, hello.
Are you ready to come over?
So, Rachel's also doing finish tokens, so I figured she's like, oh, well, I'll just do that whilst you're holding that.
Super. Shani, so what shall we say now then, that once the guys come in, we say farewell to you. Is that okay? So if you can focus on the token giving. And
that's great. So we'll have
brilliant.
our first finisher in about, 3 minutes?
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. And I want to say thank you to you for doing this too. Enormous thank you for being here. You've been fantastic. Our audience has loved you having us with us and having you with us, sorry. And yeah, just a great job. I'm really glad I did this again. Makes me crave parkrun so much.
It's a good way to finish the day, hey, Danny?
It's on a more positive note. I can go on to bed with a big smile on my face. Absolutely, even though I've got tired eyes.
We start our day.
Yeah, basically, I can go and rest while you can. You just have to go to the cafe afterwards and enjoy your warm humidity. Oh, my heart bleeds for you.
It's called humidity, Danny.
Not gonna lie, I'm one of those weird people who love the humidity.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I do like the warmer climates. And,
Jim, what are we up to? 17:15.
Okay, so the first finisher should be coming in their end. The thing is, if Mark has someone super swift over there, you might have people come in at the same time as each other. Thank you to all the people in the comments saying thank you to us.
Back over the bridge.
Oh, so we'll watch the first finisher come in.
So
I think I can see. Is that right? Can we see the little dot?
Yeah. I was going to say, he was over on the top of the bridge there running in. So we'll see if he misses the turn off, although we do have Karen down there to point them in.
Okay. We can give them a big old round of applause, even though they won't be able to hear us, but we'll feel part of the proceedings either way. Excellent. Stuart McTeer, this is brilliant to watch. So good to see parkrun back up and running. The box jellyfish add an extra bit of jeopardy. Yeah, if you want a bit of jeopardy in your parkrun, pop along. If we're going to Nightcliff Parkrun. There we go. Super.
First Nightcliff Parkrun finisher in how many months? 1814.
Yeah, 1814. Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone, and Enjoy your sleep.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers, Shani. Speak soon. Okay, ta-ra, bye-bye.
Thanks, Shani.
Amazing. Right, over to you, Mark. Are you right there, Renee? You okay? Have you got your phone going off? You're right. I can see.
I'm all good here. Coffee time.
Yeah, of course. You're muted, Mark, so just in case.
Sorry, I thought you were still over at Nightcliff.
Oh, we're done. Sorry, yeah, we're all done with Nightcliff now. So Shani's left us, so it's just you. So we'll hang with you until your first finishes in. Of course, I'm not entirely hugely familiar with your course. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that. Look at this camera. It's like, Mark, how old are you, may I ask?
How old am I? I'm 43.
Do you remember GoldenEye on the N64?
Yes.
That's what your camera work looks like to me. Anybody who's my age will have played GoldenEye on the N64. Your camera work is exactly like that. It's like watching the character through the eyes of that. That's how smooth it is. It's amazing. Love it. Absolutely.
Okay, so over here we've got our event director and run director today, and Leah.
Oh, hello. Hello, guys.
And we're also celebrating our 4th birthday today.
Yeah. Oh, happy birthday. Of course, you did say happy birthday, Palmerston. 4th birthday. Happy 4th birthday.
Oh, now showing us cakes we can't eat is a little bit unfair.
Yeah, that's rubbing it in. Can you send us some, please, virtually?
It's hard enough you've got parkrun, but come on, guys.
Is our Tala who come past the first section?
Tal again. Hello. Hello again.
And this is our lead runners mid-pack coming back.
Okay. So at that point, how far into the run are they now? They must be...
They're about 2/3 of the way.
Okay. Okay.
So,
so if we see those guys come in, Mark, and then if it's okay, if we just have a little chat with a few people and then we go. Is that all right with you?
Yep, sounds awesome. I'll run in with the first runner when he comes up. So we do a loop, as we were trying to explain before. We start off, sorry about the camera. We start off down the hill there. They come up past us and do a loop on this side of the course. And then they run through the water park here, across the grass, out the other side, and then do an out and back section and come back and do that first loop again. So that was what I was trying to show through the water park here.
Yeah. One day, I hope that myself and maybe others, and I expect hopefully a bunch of people watching will get to experience it firsthand. Any of the events up Darwin way. And yeah, let's cross our fingers and hope that we can do that. Yeah, loads of people have got a love for you guys doing all this. Happy anniversary from people to you guys. Breakfast cupcakes, jealousy regarding the food. People talking about the N64. I've triggered a lot of memories in people about the N64. GoldenEye was a great game, as a Lil Morris. There you go. Mel, Renee, did you ever play GoldenEye?
Not me.
Shaking of heads.
I worked in a video store when I was a teenager, and it was definitely one of those games that was just going out all the time.
Yeah.
So I didn't play it myself. We didn't have an N64, but it was very popular.
Okay. There's a small person in the background.
There is. Wes, do you want to come? Do you want to come say hello? You don't want to? No. Okay. He just wants to come and photobomb when it suits him.
Okay. We'll switch back to Mark very briefly. There we go. First, good timing. Well done.
Yay.
Going to give the old round of applause, a little bit of feminine clap. Look at that. It's like something out of a professional sports broadcast. Goodness. This is amazing. Look at that. You've absolutely outshone yourself here, Mark, with this. It's amazing. Look at that. And lots of colour, the vibrancy and the colour on the pillars as well. I don't think Sky Sports could do something as good as this.
Does Sky Sports generally broadcast men running around without shirts on?
No, I think they tend to have jerseys with lots of advertising on. So yeah, it's a good point. Brilliant. That camera work is fantastic. I wasn't expecting that at all. This is superb. Well done. Congratulations. Can we have a chat with one of the first finishers? Is that all right?
Do you want to wait until they have got their breath?
Or when they get their
You're
breath
one of
back,
those
yeah.
people, aren't you, Danny? When you're volunteering, you go ask everyone how'd they go, like immediately.
Yeah,
And they
yeah,
can't even breathe yet.
sorry, yeah, let them get their breath back. Don't let them breathe all over you. Absolutely. In a second, not immediately. Sorry, I did it to Hannah. I do apologise. I made Hannah speak to us beforehand. Brilliant. Okay. Rod Cairns is brilliant, Mark. Well done. Again, lots of praise. Well done, first finisher from the same people. Ingrid Bother, you know how you smile and look all professional, runner, when you know the camera's coming up. Did you reckon the first finisher felt the same? Oh, yes, absolutely. There we go. And the apps, they're using the apps, of course, aren't they? Is that right? The timer?
That's correct.
Yeah. But the one that's obviously not the latest updated version, but the one prior. Is that correct?
The one
that's
prior,
correct.
Palmerston also had access to the test version of the new app, which they could be using. So they're one of the people there have that. Whether it's the timekeeper or the scanner, I'm not too sure.
Okay, super. I love it. As you know, I did the video recently.
Yeah.
I can't wait to use it myself.
It's fantastic. It's a game changer.
Yep, absolutely. Palmerston Water Park. Is there anybody actually wearing a full set of clothes down there?
Myself, I have a t-shirt on.
Mark, yeah, we can't see you. Yeah, exactly. Palmerston nudist park by the looks of it at the moment. Amazing.
Welcome to Northern Australia.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, in that humidity and that temperature, I'd be very same. Although it would be quite offensive in some people's eyes for me at my current state and fitness and level at the moment. So, right, okay. We'll start to tie it up in a second. And the reason why I'll start to tie it up, not because I haven't loved this every ounce, but it's coming up to 11 p.m. over here in the UK. It's a long day. We've got our own Not Park Run day to do. Yeah, a round of applause for that fella. And I recognise that an hour is about good enough time-wise to do all this, watch all this, see all this. Hello, Doge. What is Doge's name? Hello. Yes, more for the Doge. Hello. Yeah, I'm excited for you as well. Hello. Oh,
this is Lily. Hey, Lily.
Ollie, is that right?
Lily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lily. Hello, Lily. Brilliant. Okay, then. Right. Is there anything more you wanted to say, Mark? 'Cause I think I might start to call it a day now because...
No, all good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much over there, guys.
Brilliant. Okay. Thank you. No, thank you enormously. And we get to see you. Yeah, make sure that we know who we're looking at. Is that a contretop? Have you got a contretop on?
Contretop? Yes.
Of course you've got a contretop. We have to get that in as well. Do a little bit of advertising for the contras. There you go. Excellent. There you go. Get your contretops. Get your contretops. Thank you, Mark. Huge thank you. I will be in touch with you about the camera setup you're using. I'll be dropping you a direct message about more information regarding that. That's just brilliant. Excellent. Well, thank you hugely for this. And of course, I didn't actually explain, Mark, you are event ambassador for that region. So of course you look after the three that are up there.
No worries. All good. Thank you, guys.
Okay,
See you, Mark.
See you, guys.
See you, Mark. Take care. I'll let him take himself out. It feels very rude for me to we'll bring us all back in. Come on, Danny, get your fingers working on the buttons properly. It feels very rude to remove people. I don't like doing it. I like letting them take it out. I don't like kicking people out. It feels very impersonal to do that. Anyway, how was that? So thoughts, Mel, and then Renee?
Well, I'm glad you didn't have the cameras on me because I had to get some tissues out and I wasn't actually expecting to get so emotional.
You could hear, you still got it in the back of your phone. Yeah. It's still there. Okay.
Yeah, so now to Renee.
You big softy. What I'll do, I'll switch on to Renee's camera so you can have your little quick get tissue out, shed the tear.
I can have my little cry.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, Renee. How was that?
I think it was amazing. It's so lovely to see people back out, and I think over the coming months we're going to see it more and more around the world. And I'm just so excited for the people in those areas that are able to experience what everyone's been longing to do for the last 6 months.
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Oh, Mel, we need to give you a virtual hug. Look at that, you big softy.
Here we go.
It's grand. Oh, Mel.
Happy tears. Happy tears.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't keep us on you. I'll wind it up. Say goodbye. I'm sure people are going to put a lot of lovely comments towards you. Thank you for joining me. Hugely appreciate your time, guys. Thank you to everybody that's watching. It's gone down fantastically well. Everyone's saying was brilliant. It was indeed. Oh, do you know what? Flattery will get you everywhere, Emma Shaw. You say that. Parkrun Genius always going to put that comment up there. Thanks, Danny, Mark, Shani, Renee, and Mel. This has been amazing, so exciting. Everybody had enough data on their phones to last through that feed. So that's important. And good night. Good night to everybody in the UK. Have a great day to everybody in Australia. Much love to everybody. This is amazing. It's brilliant. And this is just going to be the one, well, the first of many coming, hopefully, in a few months. And us in the UK would join us, or join you, I should say, going forward.
Thanks so much, Danny, for having us. It's been wonderful.
I just loved it. Thank you, guys. Hugely appreciated. Right, going to hit the end broadcast. We're going to do the StreamYard waves, the Zoom faces, whatever you want to call it. Take care. Good night, everybody. Have a lovely weekend. And
See you later. Bye.